Hi guys, it's Miss Judy. I'm here with our family tree for KFOT week 4. So 4,000 years ago, we had Abraham and Sarah. God promised that they would have a big family, lots of descendants. And at a very old age, they had their son Isaac. Well, Isaac grew up, married Rebekah, and Isaac and Rebekah had twin sons, Jacob and Esau. Can you see how Abraham and Sarah's family is getting bigger? Jacob and Esau would have been Abraham's grandsons. So we learn a lot about Jacob in the Old Testament. We know that Jacob and Esau were twins. We also know that Esau was older. Even though twins are born on the same day, still one twin is born first. And Esau was the oldest. Now back then, being the oldest came with special privileges. So we also read that Jacob actually kind of tricked his brother Esau and tricked his father Isaac so that he would get the privileges that belonged to the oldest son, even though he wasn't the oldest. The Old Testament tells us about Jacob's marriages, tells us about his children. Jacob had 12 sons and one daughter. Can you see that this family is getting bigger and bigger? The Bible also tells us that one time Jacob wrestled with an angel, and after that God gave Jacob another name. Remember, Abraham used to be Abram and Sarah used to be Sarai. Well, God also gave Jacob a new name, the name Israel. And so Jacob's sons became the tribes of Israel. And we also know another thing about Jacob. We know that he had a dream. Isn't it amazing that we know about a dream that this guy had all these years ago? So Jacob had a dream that there was a ladder, a big ladder, like a big staircase, and angels were going up and down the ladder. Can you imagine what that would look like? What a ladder or staircase with angels going up and down would look like? Well, that's the dream that Jacob had. So you can see that Abraham and Sarah, their family is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Last week, we heard from some of our church family, and Mr. J and Miss Georgia and Jimmy shared with us. Well, this week, we have someone else from our church family who wants to share with you. So we'll watch that, and then we'll come back together.
Hi, church family. This is me, Miss Dodie. Are you ready to learn something fun today? Well, I have something to share. We are all home a lot, right? I miss seeing all of you. I really do. But you know who else I really miss seeing? I miss seeing my grandchildren. Yeah, they live far away, and I haven't been able to travel and to go see them. But I found something that's really pretty cool that allows me to talk with them, to play with them, and that's what I'm going to share with you today. I bet you're missing your grandparents too. Maybe an aunt, maybe an uncle, and maybe even your godparents. So think about them too while you're listening to what I'm talking about. Okay, well, I'm going to show you right now. We all love our phones. Some of you have tablets and you like those just as much. Well, on them I have found an app, and I want to show you on my phone what that app looks like. If you look really carefully here, there's a little blue icon and it's got like a little play telephone on it, and that's the app. I downloaded mine from the Play Store because I have an Android. Now I know you're going to say my mom doesn't have an Android, she has an iPhone. Well, that's the pretty cool thing about this app and this game and these books that you can read, is that it doesn't matter whether you have an Android or an iPhone. It works for both. It works across them. So you can download it from both the App Store and you can download it from the Play Store like me. Okay, so this is what you do, okay? First, the grandparent, which would be me or your grandparent, is going to go to their store, their Play Store or App Store, and they're going to install together on their phone. After they do that, they register, and to register, you just give them your email, and then they're going to have a chance to invite somebody. And that's when they will send an email to your parents. It's an invitation, but that comes by email to your parents. And then when your parents open it up, they're going to get something that kind of looks like this, okay? And on this page, it's pretty cool because there's two blue bars there, and one says install if you have an Android phone, and the other one says install if you have an iPhone. So that's what you do. And if you look way down at the bottom, you're going to see a password. And you need to remember that, because after your parents install it, they will see a place to put that password in just once. You don't have to do it every time. And then that password is just in there forever. So all you have to do then is call, and immediately you will get to see your grandparent or your aunt or uncle, whoever it is that you want to play with. Now, it's really pretty cool because when you open it up, down in the bottom corners, you're going to see two pictures. One's going to be of you and one is going to be of your grandparent, and they're live pictures, so you can talk to each other, you can see each other when you're playing the games. It's really kind of nice. So I'm going to open up this app. Now, I opened up my Together app, and you're going to see at the very top are the people in my family. You can see there's Lester and there's John, and I'm just waiting to add some more. And then you're going to see some books, you're going to see some games, and even down at the bottom, you're going to see things that you can learn about with your grandparent, or just draw pictures with them and talk to them the whole time you do it. So it's really fun. I think you and your grandparent would have a great time doing it together. But there is one thing else I want to add. I told you I was missing you. If you'd like to try out this app with me first, ask your parent, your mom or your dad, to contact me somehow. Phone, text, email, and say, hey, my child would like to try this with you to see how it works. Then I will send your parent an invitation. And when they accept the invitation, then we can start playing a game. Maybe we'll just talk. Maybe you'd like me to read a story to you, or you'd like to draw with me. And you only have to do it once, and you don't have to do it all if you just want to go straight and try it on your own. But I sure think it'd be fun to share a little bit of time this summer with you. So I'm going to say goodbye now, and I sure hope I see you on Zoom at church this Sunday. Bye.
Isn't it good to see some of our church family? I added another leaf on our tree with a letter D for Miss Doty. Thank you to Miss Doty for sharing with us one of the ways that she stays in touch with her family. And did you notice that Miss Doty offered to stay in touch with you, her church family? I hope that you'll have a chance to get in touch with Miss Doty, either through her app or even a text or an email. It's good to be church family together, and you're an important part of our church family. I'm really glad that Miss Doty found a way that she can play with her grandkids. It's fun to play games, and it's fun to play with toys. Well, I have a toy here to show you. This toy it's been around for more than 100 years, and it gets its name from something we learned about today. This is called a Jacob's Ladder, after the dream Jacob had. Now, often you see these made of wood. This one happens to be made of old gift cards. So let's take a look at how this goes. Did you see that? Let's do it again. So this is a Jacob's ladder. Other way. Do you like toys? Do you like games? In the comments, either here on YouTube or the comments over on Facebook, share what some of your favorite toys and games are. This might be something that's your favorite right now, or it might be something that was your favorite when you were younger. I hope the grown-ups will also share what their favorite toy or favorite game was. So share in the comments here or on Facebook, and I will see you next week. Take care.